It is a reversal of the cause and effect. We think because the cup was there, the tea was very hot, therefore your mouth burnt, that the cause was the tea. And you find out in meditation that you burnt your mouth, therefore the cup was there, therefore the tea was hot. It's the reverse. The truth is that the cause and effect are totally opposite of what we think they are. See, this is a very old debate going on amongst philosophers. Some people say there has to be a hot cup of tea before you can experience hot tea. There has to be somewhere. Otherwise you can't have that experience. These people are called the materialists. They believe material is right. Material is the cause of our inner experiences. Second group of people say, no, you experience the hot tea first, then you see a tea. And therefore, the hot tea is the cause, and the experience is experience is the cause, and hot tea is the effect of it. Now, the debate is going on. Then they said, the materialist said, there's no difficulty in finding it. If you think that experience of hot tea comes first, and then comes a cup of tea, then that should come first, and teacup should come later. If teacup comes first, and then you get the hot experience, then teacup must be real. Why can't we find out simply which came first? Then they examined which came first. The experience of the cup and the experience of the hot tea, which came first? To their surprise, both parties found they came at the same time. If you say, I want to look at a tree, is the tree there because I'm looking at it? Or am I looking at it because a real tree is there? Supposing you put this question and you say, well, if tree comes first and then I see it, then tree has to be real. If I see it first and then the tree comes, then it's not real. I'm seeing it first. But when the tree and seeing of the tree is simultaneous, no time lag, you can't know which is coming first, which is later. So therefore, this debate has been going on for a long time between the idealists who say the idea comes first and the experience comes later outside, or the materialists who say, no, there has to be a material world outside before you can experience it through the stimuli of that world that is created outside. How can you find a true answer to this question? These mystics and saints who have done meditation say, go within and see how the experience arises. When you go within, you find the experience film was loaded of the tea inside before you ever saw the cup outside, before even your mouth was hot because of hot tea. The teacup existed and the experience of the tea existed, both existed prior to the experience. They were built into a system, into a film, into a DVD, placed inside. Therefore, the whole thing is coming from inside. That every part of creation has been packed into us inside, and from there it is being projected and being seen. This is an experience, and they challenge anybody go within and tell us what is the cause and effect. That cause and effect go together. And why are you saying that the time factor is so important? This time and space is very relative, it's moving so slow. They said that if you're looking at the sun and the sun disappears, you'll keep looking on it for 8 minutes more. Why? Because the light from the sun takes 8 minutes to come to the earth. You think the sun is still there, there's no sun. You look at a star which is 1 billion light years away, you're not seeing the star that is there. You're seeing a star that was there 1 billion years ago. There is no way to see the sky today and see what's happening there today. Because of the limitation of the movement of light, it does not travel more than 186,000 miles per second. And there are billions of light years away. It takes billions of years for it to come here. What we are seeing around us is all at different times. It's not at the same time. There's no way to see things at the same time. So therefore, there's a great confusion of how we are seeing things, where they are. So therefore, physics has now gone one step ahead. They said, Einstein, the great scientist, he said nothing can move faster than the velocity of light. Nothing has ever moved greater than 186,000 miles per second. One scientist in America has accelerated a particle at a speed slightly higher than the velocity of light. It's shot from here right up to here. Small distance, but all photographed. All photographed. What happened? This particle shot from here, higher, slightly higher than the speed of light, reached the destination before it left. Does the mind understand it? This is not metaphysics. This is not philosophy. This is science. How can a particle be at the destination and also be at the origin? It's only one particle. It has confused everybody. Yet it's science, it's an observation. When you look at all these things happening, the whole concept of cause and effect has been overturned. How can the effect seems to have preceded the cause? That means what we thought that this must happen first for the second thing to happen has been reversed. When you look at this, then you understand how we have been mistaken about the creation of the world and putting the world as the cause of our experience. Whereas the exact truth was that experience was the cause of experiencing the world. That the experience preceded, was prior. Though it looked like an effect, it was actually the cause. But there is a way to find out. Easy way to find out for anybody, not a scientist. Any one of you can find out. How? Go within and see where is the cause. See how the experience is being generated. Ultimately, the buck stops here. That this is to be experienced, not debated. You can keep on discussing this forever. You can keep on writing books, reading books. Nothing can convince you except your own experience. And that is why these perfect living masters tell us, do not believe anything except your own experience. Even if a guru comes and says, this is so, don't say, I believe my guru and therefore I'm sitting at home. No, check out what he is saying. It is, don't lose your own common sense. Don't lose your own understanding. It has been gifted to you by the Creator. And try to say, is it possible? Can I check it out? Is there a method of doing it? The simple method is, withdraw your attention within yourself.